Good morning and happy Tuesday. So I woke up thinking about Tips Tuesday. What tips could I give you in video that I tell my clients or I think about when it comes down to food or fasting or plant-based recipes or exercise, right? Things that I find just interesting and keep learning about and things that I share here in the group and also with my clients. So I woke up kind of like, I don't know, what am I talking about today? I'm getting on there. So I realized that today I'm going to one of my favorite restaurants and I'm going to have something completely different than I would have if I was there a year and a half ago. Because going plant based for me, Greek has been a pretty hard thing. There's those foods that just call you, and it doesn't matter at what place if you're trying to like just stay away from sugar or just stay away from something else. Sometimes they call you. And there's ways in the restaurant that I found ways to kind of get around things, right? So first, I tell my clients, this would be tip one. Since we have the phone, it's so easy to go on before you go to any restaurant that maybe you're not familiar with and look up the menu and figure out what you're going to have. Also, you can then figure out, well, am I going to fast today? What's the rest of my food going to look like? And it makes the whole going out so much nicer. And when you eat whatever it is, if you're treating yourself, if you're staying within your food choices, however it is, at least you've already made your decision. That's the part that's now easy. So for myself, I went on this morning to my favorite Greek restaurant, Acropolis, and they had a easy menu. And I went and just, went past my favorite gyro and my favorite Greek salad and all the things that I did eat while I was losing my weight. But in the last year, I see the benefits of plant-based that much better. And would I say if I really wanted to treat myself, I tell my clients to do that too. For a while there was a slice of pizza or, and I think that that's the difference of being plant-based or vegan. Because I think plant-based, you have to allow yourself, just like lifestyle versus diet, you have to treat yourself. Otherwise, it's a diet. It's a yes or no. There's no, you can enjoy yourself and then go back to it. And that's what makes it more of a lifestyle change. So tip one is checking the menu. Two, when you're sitting there, most times they have chips or they have bread, it's coming out, the person's coming out. Before it gets to the table, if you've decided with the people around you, it's one of those things you just say no. Before it gets there, before it gets too tempting, it's just easier that way. Three, yesterday I saw a client's salad at a restaurant. It looked delicious. And it had the dressing on the side. So that would be the first, of course, right? Dressing on the side always, because they don't care how much crap they put on there. And so you have to kind of know what you're putting on there. And truthfully, the way I heard this, saw it, I don't know, it's somehow maybe through the years or whatever, taking your fork, dipping it into the dressing, picking up your salad, and putting it in your mouth is just as good or better than saturated with that stuff. And most of the times, those dressings, you don't even want to know what the ingredients are, unless it looks different, tastes different. It's not the same typical, dip. So also, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There might be 4 there. Plant-based, what I do is I'm noticing that when I go into a restaurant now, I go straight to like the appetizers and the sides. And then I kind of scroll backwards because there's usually the meats and the pastas and all that. And I kind of stay gluten-free with a side of treat because I do feel like I get inflamed when I have anything like that. But again, I want to treat myself sometimes, and you feel what you feel, you know. So I wanted to just stop in and just talk about 5 tips that have something to do with going to a restaurant. If I didn't do 5, here's another one that's a good one. Getting 2 drinks, right? You can, even if you're drinking alcohol, and if you can cut it with seltzer. You get yourself a seltzer. You can get yourself cranberry juice or some type of, fruit juice or even soda. You can get your seltzer and just kind of tip it into it, instead of drinking a whole one. And just keep it, you don't want to drink your calories. That's just kind of silly. So, those are some tips. I go to a restaurant, I'm going to enjoy falafels. I've never really been like a big falafel girl, but Acropolis can't go wrong, so I'm definitely going with that. And then baba ganoush, eggplant. So I'm looking forward to something different. And